Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anything Goes Renegade Podcast. I am your host, Demetrius Smith, and today we got a real good topic for you guys. Today we're going to talk about the aura and breakups, right? So, without any wasting any more time, and we're just going to get right into in today's episode, and I hope that you guys learn something from this, and because, it's going to be dope. Let's get into it. Alright, guys, so, I've been drawing the blank lately. Like, nothing hasn't been coming to me like it used to. When was the last episode I did? Yeah, vibration. But anyway, I don't think I ever done an episode about the aura. What is the aura? And I guess the best way to explain what is the aura, it is your energy. It is actually your personal energy. It is actually, if you actually truly think about it, your aura is actually the reflection of your chakras. If you don't know what chakras is, I will do that in the next episode of this podcast. And we'll go over what are chakras and why they are so important for your health and vibration. Same thing with your aura. Now, see, with your aura, you can expand your aura or you can close your aura. But the one thing that I learned about the way I learned from how I learned about aura is when I watched the Celestial Prophecy. When I learned about energy. And I learned that my aura can affect other people. Because my aura is energy. But see, aura goes by many names. Your aura is also called an energetic body. Right? So you have like 4 layers of energetic bodies. Well, the 4 layers that I know of that we are aware of. You have the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual, which are like planes of existence. The physical, which which deals with your 5 senses. The emotional deals with how you feeling and what you sense. The mental is like your creativity, your logical thinking, your beliefs, your thoughts, and all that. And your spiritual, that deals with your true self, your higher self. You know what I'm saying? Like the unseen forces, the unseen energy. You know what I'm saying?
What is that? What are you doing?
Now, see, aura, you can go on Google and research what a aura is and how does it affect your mood and all that other stuff. But what most people don't realize about aura, that it is much more than a reflection of what's going on within you. Your aura is actually, I don't know how should I put it, but your aura is actually a way to influence your environment. Did you know that you can expand your aura to fill the room that you're standing in? And once you do that, whoever steps in, they will feel your energy. And like I said, you could close your aura in, and it'll be hard for people to feel your energy. You can use aura to influence people. If you choose to do so, you can use your aura to influence your environment. Now, I know you guys asking, well, how do I do this? You do this by attention, by saying a statement. Like I expand, for instance, I expand my aura around such and such. Some stuff like that. And I know you guys probably looking for a little bit more explanation or to see if I have any new insights about the aura. The only insight that I have about the human aura is that it is energetic, it is energy, and you can manipulate your aura. And as I said before, your aura is a reflection of your chakras, of what's going on with your chakras, or what's going on within you. Your aura also holds a lot of information from your past, sometimes from your past lives. Believe it or not. And there's a lot of things that I can talk about dealing with the aura, but I prefer you guys to do the research yourself. Trust me, I know it's going to be tedious, I know it's going to be long, but trust me, if you do the research and experience it for yourself, you go much further on your spiritual journey. Trust me on that. And another thing, did you guys know that your aura also deals with the law of attraction? Your aura in itself is actually a magnetic force. You know what I'm saying? It's an experimental idea. It's a theoretical idea. I don't know if it'll work or not. But you can actually, by using your attention to expand your aura, to manifest something into your reality, or to remove something from your reality. Because the thing that we gotta realize is our aura is multidimensional, because we are actually multidimensional beings. I'll put it to you this way: we exist more than one place. For instance, right now, there's a part of me right now that's at my mom and my daddy house. It's like a ghost. It walks around in that house. It's because I don't want to. It's because something happened to me back then that I couldn't just let go. The reason why it's there because when I was up in Minnesota, I went through a breakup, and it broke my heart, and part of my spirit separated, part of my aura actually separated, and went back to my mom and daddy house, which that was my sanctuary. And I never took the time to reunite that part of myself with me at all. But yeah, so like I said before, your aura, it can actually be used for manifestation. It can be actually used for healing. There's a lot of things you could do with your aura besides using it as a reflection. And also, your aura actually deals with quantum jumping or reality shifts. You know what I'm saying? But just experiment. Just ask your higher self to help you to understand your aura and to help you understand how to use it to the best of your abilities. Now we come to the portion of the podcast where to the portion of the episode where we're talking about breakups. And I know a lot of you guys, maybe most of you guys probably been through some breakups, and you probably wonder, well, what does that have to do with spirituality? Well, here's the thing: if someone breaks up with you, it's either because you guys ain't on the same energetic path like you used to be, or same wavelength or same frequency. I don't use the term vibration. I've expressed my belief about that term in my previous episode. It has to deal with a lot about energy. Why do people break up, though? Like I say, it has to deal with a lot of energy, because sometimes energy, how should I say this? I use me and my wife as an example. My wife has a lot of jealousy in her, and my energy and her energy clash with each other. And mostly her energy is jealousy.
Stay strong, Beast Boy. We can still do this.
Well done, my pet. Now to destroy
And which that energy tries to control me, to try to control my thoughts, and when that happens, then my energy turns into resistance, and I fight, and then I end up trying to use my energy to control her, which ends up being a big old argument, and we just it's just never a good thing to argue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind talking stuff out, but I don't like arguing. And that's a part of the spiritual journey when you're dealing with relationships, and especially breakups, because we often want to understand why this person broke up with me, and it's mainly sometimes mainly has to deal with energy. Where was that energy within? Is that energy in that relationship, or did that energy go somewhere else? And I'm not saying like this is the all truth, or this is the main reason why breaks up happen. Obviously, there are a lot of factors that could play into it. So, but we shouldn't. That's something I could think of through my experience. My energy was headed to a different direction than my ex-girlfriend's energy was headed into another direction, and I wanted something more. And no, I didn't want it. No, what it was is I was 19. I was 19, and she was 30-something years old. My energy was still raw. It was still untamed. It wasn't tamed yet. And I felt, and I don't know how to explain it, but I had this energy, a need for attention, and I felt like she wasn't enough. Like her attention wasn't enough. And I wanted to control her so bad of talking to other people. That was the energy I was holding in. But at the end, it caused us to break up because she wanted something more in the relationship, while I didn't. Her energy was heading towards a path that I didn't want to travel on at that time. Sometimes you gotta check in with yourself and ask yourself, is my energy flowing to the same place where their energy is flowing? You know what I'm saying? Like, is my attention going to the same place where their attention is going? Stuff like that. But breakups happens. It's not necessarily a bad thing, and it's not the end of the world. It's just a time for reflection, a time to say, okay, if I made any mistakes in my previous relationship, then I'm gonna do better not to make the same mistake. That type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But breaks up happens. Don't matter if you spiritually woken or not. Breaks up happen. And I'm sure you can prevent it, but breaks up happens. That's a part of life. That's part of spiritual journey. That's part of any journey that you're on. Yeah. Have you ever wanted to start your own podcast? Are you passionate about a favorite subject matter or a message that you want everyone to listen to, but you don't have any of the equipment